Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Jamie Hughes News. My name as always is Jamie Hughes and today I'm going to be talking about the proposed Rotten Tomatoes sabotage of Black Panther by some disgruntled DC fans. Now, full disclosure going into this one, I am not a fan of Rotten Tomatoes in any way, shape or form. I just don't like rating films like in a score sense. I just think it takes away from people's kind of overall enjoyment of films. I think people get so het up on Rotten Tomatoes scores, and I think that the site has kind of become a parody of itself in recent years. That's just my personal opinion. I know a lot of people do kind of take Rotten Tomatoes word as gospel, and that's fine. Like, that is okay. Just for me personally, I don't like it, but I never thought I would have to stand here and defend them and really take their side on this one. So basically, the news broke a couple of days ago that a group of sad and kind of angry DC fans have set up a Facebook event and a Facebook page just after the LA premiere of Black Panther, and it basically said that they're going to sabotage the film on the sites on Rotten Tomatoes audience review section. They are basically going to give it terrible reviews, so it drags the score down because they feel like DC films are unjustifiably given a bad rap on Rotten Tomatoes compared to Disney and Marvel films, which always seem to be better promoted and better reviewed. Now, I'm not tarnishing all DC fans with the same brush here because this is only a small amount of people. I think it's around 2,000 that are involved in this group at the time of recording this video, and you know, it doesn't seem a lot, but those 2,000 people could do a lot of damage in a small amount of time on Rotten Tomatoes and other review sites. But luckily, Rotten Tomatoes have stepped in. I think they were kind of getting a little bit savvy to this during the reviews of The Last Jedi, which had very good critical scores, but it was getting mixed audience reviews. So a lot of people think that, although I think those reviews were fair, a lot of people do think that DC fans, that was their kind of first pot shot at Marvel and Disney there. So they have kind of put a kind of barriers in place to try and police this, and Rotten Tomatoes have released a statement to The Hollywood Reporter kind of backing this up, and this is what Rotten Tomatoes had to say to The Hollywood Reporter on the situation. "We at Rotten Tomatoes are proud to have become a platform for passionate fans to debate and discuss entertainment, and we take that responsibility seriously. While we do respect our fans' diverse opinions, we do not condone hate speech. Our team of security, network and social experts continue to closely monitor our platforms, and any users who engage in such activities will be blocked from our site and their comments removed as quickly as possible." So Rotten Tomatoes do seem to be taking this very seriously, and after releasing that statement, the group has now been removed from Facebook, but that doesn't mean to say that they are still gathering somewhere else and are still getting ready to strike once the film is released. So to put my own personal spin on this, I totally agree with what Rotten Tomatoes are saying, which is a world's first. As I said, I don't like Rotten Tomatoes, but that's fine. I get what they're doing. They are building a network, they are building a community of fans where people can go and voice their opinions of films and not feel like they're going to get judged for that. Yes, have a respectful conversation with somebody if you don't have the same opinion of them. It's totally, like, I really understand that. It's the same thing that I do. It's the same thing that loads of my friends do on YouTube that are movie reviewers. We go and see films, we come back, I stand in my bedroom, I talk to you about this film for like 20 minutes, I then share my opinion online. People will watch this video and they will go, well, I don't like that, or I do like that, and they will give me their opinion back. It is a mutual respect that goes both ways. And what is really annoying about this situation is you now have this small pocket of, they are not fans, but this small pocket of people that now want to rise up against the powers that be and attack a film that they've not even seen and want to try and ruin it for other fans. Forgot to mention that they're gonna go and see this movie and they're going to spoil the movie for people. They're going to be posting spoilers online, on Twitter, on Facebook, on loads of social media sites. They want to ruin this film for people. And do you know how annoying that is? Do you know how sad and pathetic that is when you really think about it? Think back to last year. Think about Wonder Woman. Think how important that film was. That's right, a DC film was very important in 2017. You had Wonder Woman, you had Gal Gadot, you had Patty Jenkins, you had this insurgence and this real powerful story. You had women at the forefront of superhero movies. They weren't being pushed to the back. They weren't just being sidekicks. They weren't being the damsels in distress. They were the heroes. Do you know how important that was for little boys and little girls around the world to see a strong female character? And that's a DC film, right? So you've got that side of it. So important last year. Probably the most important movie character of 2017. You now have Black Panther, which is exactly the same situation. You now have black characters, you have black actors at the forefront of a superhero movie. They are now going to have the same influence that Wonder Woman had on all these little boys and girls around the world. You are now going to have the same influence around the world of all these little kids going to see Black Panther and be empowered and be engrossed in this movie and feel like they have black prominent role models, just like Wonder Woman did last year, and you're trying to take that away from them. Sorry to sound really preachy, but that is what you're doing. You're essentially taking away what they enjoy. You are taking away their role models by doing this, and they are role models that they need to live by, not by you. And I'm sorry that got really ranty at the end, but I just needed to get it out because movies are so important. They are so important. Whether you like them or dislike them, you should just appreciate them. And it's just so infuriating to see stuff like this happening. So sorry to get a little bit ranty there. It's just something that's really I'm really passionate about. Like, for somebody that talks about films, for people to then kind of use their levy and their kind of freedom of speech to then attack a film without even really thinking about the implications of it is just really dumb. So let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Thank you very much for watching this episode of the Jamie Hughes News. If you want to keep up to date with all the latest movie news and reviews, then make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the very next episode of the Jamie Hughes News. Ta-ra!